So you like the audio? The audio is like always, or it's a little bit better, or how you like it? Because I did some change since a couple days, but now I took a fair ride on it and thankfully that it's a little bit different. Over from the order beam. I know you will have the order beam by the summer, over. Okay, well, that's great, Are you live streaming also? Oh, yes, I would love to hear that, especially today, that I have the new thing right here. I'm looking at our live stream right now, so you are on camera. You see, I want you to talk to Mr. Judel in Suriname to see if he's copying you right there in South America. Over.
Roger, Douglas. Hello, my friend. You are 59. 59, and they saying audio like always. Very strong, very good. Kilo Bravo 2 UK from Papa Zulu 2 Yankee Tango.
That's correct. That's correct. That's the good thing. No, no, I'm using it. RFI in anywhere. I don't have interference in any of the TVs, radio, headsets, telephone, anything. And so I maybe could do it. I could make, a shot with, 6 inches, making a shot like eight rounds around. And I can make that with a card, but I don't think I need it, August. today? Monday, over. Okay, look, about 70 degrees, and then for sure if you're still on the air while I'm seeing it, I will watch. I will actually go again. And let's go to the screen. So great. Guys, step by into NBC News 88. Up there, and it's a good friend. And I see that Chuck is there. Chuck, hello, and good afternoon. Okay, thank you, brother, and 73, KB2 UKA with the 7 Hotel uniform. 73, brother, bye-bye. Okay, 72.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, K4LEN. Hello, my friend. How are you, Rudy? Hey, you too, bro. You too, like always, very strong. You are a Raquel from there, over? Okay, bro. Thank you for the contact, like always. We are here. 7-3. Bye-bye.
Great contact, man. What a signal you have, Rudy. Hey, when I drop, I want to be like you, over. Okay, 72, my pleasure. Bye-bye.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
It's Kilo Charlie 1, November, Zulu, uniform.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 1, November, Zulu, uniform, Attic in Massachusetts, Albert?
That is correct, yep. Newham, I've had my license since October. Upgraded to general, and now I have a 7300.
Get a
And I wish I could see his,
contacts that my mouth kind of sore from, they took out 60.
About 72, so. is 5/9. The unit is 5/6. Now I copy you 100%. Thank you very much for answering my call. Delta Echo, Mike Echo Demon, and I'm located in the east coast of Spain. QSL? Yeah, QSL. So congratulations for this special event. And tonight the propagation I think is very good between North America and Europe. So maybe you can try to talk. I will put on a cluster, okay? I will put on a cluster. So I'm sure you will enjoy the pilot, QSL.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Is this frequency in use? This is Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Is this frequency in use? K4LEN. Is this frequency in use? CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, calling CQ 20 meters. It's K4LEN, calling CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo 7, Oscar Romeo Lima.
Kilo 7, Oscar Romeo Lima. Looks like Danny in Washington State. Good evening. It's K4LEN. The name here is Justin, and I am in southern Middle Tennessee.
Roger. Got you there, Justin. And Tennessee. Lawrenceburg. Yeah, okay.
See how that propagation's working with us and working against us at the same time there, Roger?
Roger, Roger. Yeah, the propagation is kind of weird. It has been for a few days. It's, and I think I have it down that YouTube page there, so I will go and check that out too. But yeah, it's just kind of weird. You know, we had sunspots galore, and it was getting really nice, and all of a sudden there's nothing, and it's dropping down. And I'm starting to hear somebody that's up this way. It's kind of just a few feet up, down, and kind of bleeding over a bit.
Yeah, roger that. I'm not hearing him on my end. I've got a little bit of a mouse squeak, if you will. Looks like right below me. But it's not interfering with me too awful bad. But yeah, it's I normally don't get in on time to get on 20 meters in the evenings. Normally working, don't get home till after dark, so 20 meters is long gone by the time I get home. So this is one of the rare times I get to work 20 meters and give it a try and get some longer distance contacts in there.
About a good 1,400 miles apart at least. So, you know, like I say, you can't complain about that. I noticed you like to do parts in the air in SPH, and I'm going to start doing parts in the air coming this spring.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I hit it pretty hard when I got started in it, and had a lot of fun with it. It got cold on me, and I've laid low on it, and I've got a 7100 in my mobile, and I use it in the little ham sticks, and I don't know if my mount is my problem or if my antenna is my problem, but come tomorrow I'm going to figure it out one way or the other, because I'm going to go down to Gigaparts and buy a couple more of the little ham sticks and see if that solves my problem, or if I need to go to the truck stop and get another mirror mount there.
Yeah, I now I just got somebody else up here calling CQ and the frequency. This is weird, you know. I'm sure you're still hearing me, and I'm still hearing you though. So yeah, those ham sticks, especially down on 40 meter, that's very tight. I'm going to be using the ham stick wire. I'm going to wheelchair, so I need somebody to get up 30 meters. And I got a little G90 QRP rig. It goes up to 20 watts. I'm going to take that out and start out with that.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. You spot yourself there on the POTA.us page, and I tell you what, it don't take long to get a good pileup. Everybody hollering at you, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy working through the pileups and just making the contacts. It's a lot of fun, and I'll go ahead and give you some pointers. It's best if you got a login software that you can enter it straight in as you're making the contacts, because I tell you, it gets time consuming, especially if you set it apart for an hour or so. You know, you'll normally get, if you sit there for an hour, you should get about 100 contacts if you're able to spot yourself. It don't take long to rack them up, and it takes a while to go back into your login software and log all those contacts if you're not doing it as you're making them. That's one thing I would recommend you doing. You know, find you a way to log them things as you go, because it is time consuming, that is for sure.
You know, Roger, that's what the grandson's for. He comes along, he'll have the laptop there, and it's me. I'll have him logging them. I think that's what it's looking for. Yeah, it seems like anytime I've ever tried there on parts in the air, they got a log jam there, you know. Everybody seems to like to come back to parts in the air.
You kind of faded out on me a little bit more that time. Come back with you, that last transmission.
Yeah, I was saying that my grandson will be there to do my logging for me. good. Even though
Well, yeah, it's a whole lot of fun, and once you get started in it, I believe you'll enjoy it. That is for sure. Well, Danny, I appreciate you coming back to my call. You just about faded out to nothing on that last go around, so if you can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and turn her loose here with you, and I appreciate you coming back to the call. And feel free to go there to the YouTube channel and check out your audio here. And again, it's K4LEN Radio. And I'm currently at 31 minutes into my live stream, so that'll give you a good reference point of where you can find yourself. But Kilo 7 Oscar Romeo Lima and K4LEN, I'll say 7-3s to you, and hope to work you again here soon.
Thank you very much. I'll get back to you sometime, I hope. I'll give you 7-3s. Yeah, I've got somebody else here now up at this end is calling CQ on this frequency again,
too. K4LEN calling CQ 20 meters. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November, calling CQ 20 meters. It's K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November, calling CQ 20 meters. It's K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 1, Golf Tango Kilo.
Kilo Charlie 1, Golf Charlie Tango, is that correct?
Negative, Golf Tango Kilo, Golf Tango Kilo. Paul, State of New Hampshire, over.
All right, Golf Tango Kilo. Kilo Charlie 1, Golf Tango Kilo. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin, and I am in a little town south of Nashville in southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening to you, Paul.
Good evening, good evening. Your name up here on my software says Lewis. I'll change it over. I'm using N3JFP, FJP, sorry. So anyhow, and Bob, listen to you intently. I forgot your name again. Go give it back to me there. I'll put it in the log and correct it, over.
All right, the name is Justin Killen, and it's a little town in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. And I think that'll get you there.
There we go, got it. Okay, Justin comes up now, so, I mean, no, it doesn't, but I mean, I got you in the log. Yeah, no, no, there you go. Ah, you came up. I see you and your kids there, and your wife. Very good. Okay. So that part's working. It's just that the actual name didn't show up. Anyhow, good to hear you. You got a great signal here in New Hampshire, southern New Hampshire, 10 miles from the coast, roughly. You're 5'9", easily clear, crisp, and sound, over. with you. Have a great time down there in Tennessee. Hope the weather holds. We're getting, it's about 20, I didn't get up to 25, maybe at the most here today. It's overcast now. We're going to get a little bit of snow Sunday. It's been cold, but last month was great. We can't complain about last month with January in New Hampshire. I thought it was great. But we're paying for it a little bit now. But, hey, March is coming. Back to you, Justin. KC1GTK.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, we've been really mild, especially the first half of this week, and we got rain yesterday and had a little threat of some freezing rain, some icy conditions, and we dodged that bullet. And but now we get to deal with the cold. I think. Let's see, I think it's about 30 degrees outside today. It may be a little warmer than that if I can pull this weather up right here and see exactly what I am. 28 degrees, feels like 19, and it's just steadily going down. I think, let's see, tomorrow we got 37 for a high and Sunday 33. Well, that's improved some, but Monday is looking like 26 for a high and 15 for a low. And so yeah, it's got some snow in the forecast here, and that's not very common. And but hey, we'll take it as it goes, and there ain't much we can do about it there. But yeah, I'm running a Yaesu 991A, just 100 watts as well, out to an off-center fed dipole. And I work some parks on the air, and I've recently started a YouTube channel, and I'm actually live streaming on it right now. And so if you wanted to go back and see how that nice sounding system you got going there sounds here in Tennessee, you can go over to K4LEN on YouTube and click on today's live stream. I'm at 38 minutes into it right now, so you can go and see how you sound here in Tennessee.
Well, I always enjoy that. I've done that to several hams down in South Florida, and it's always interesting because you never sound to your ears when you're talking to what you hear on the radio. So I'm going to do just that, Justin, and I appreciate it. I think it's a great service for especially people who can't record and pop it back to you, like the 7300 won't be able to do that. But I appreciate you telling me that, and I'll go listen to myself and smile. You have a great rest of the evening. Enjoy the weekend coming up, and thank you for picking me up. And you have a great signal again here, and you take care of your family there, and we'll catch you again somewhere along the line. I'll say 7-3. This is KC1GTK in New Hampshire.
All right, Paul. I appreciate you coming back to my call there. And while you're there, if you wanted to hit the subscribe and click on that little bell on there, it'll let you know anytime I go live. You can jump back in here and jump in and join us again. Say hello, and say you do any kind of radio work. You have to change anything, on try out different antennas. I'm here to help. Just give me a holler and we'll get that thing dialed back in for you. But thanks for coming back to the call. Hope you have a great rest of your evening as well. And I'll say 7-3s. KC1GTK and K4LEN. Have a good evening, Paul, and 7-3s.
All right, I'm going to go listen in. Bye-bye, and thanks a lot.
This is K4LEN, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere. QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere. QRZ.
Kilo Bravo 1, Echo, Kilo Lima.
Kilo Bravo 1, Echo, Kilo Lima, is that correct?
Roger, Roger. You have Jim here, Juliet India Mike, in the state of Rhode Island.
All right, Jim. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee, and you've got a pretty good signal in here tonight.
Yeah, you're coming back here with a nice size, guys. Interested in how this radio sounds. Brand new radio to me. It's an Icon 7610, and I'm just trying to get the mic set up.
All right, QSL. This is a prime example why I created my YouTube page. I'm live streaming right now. If you wanted to go over to K4LEN Radio, or if you're able to, we can play with this thing and see if we can get it dialed in how you like it.
Okay, what'd you say? Your call sign on YouTube?
Yes, sir, YouTube, and it's K4LEN Radio. I had to be high maintenance, I guess you could say, and put radio behind my call sign. But yeah, it's my call sign with radio behind it. K4LEN Radio.
Okay, Roger, Roger. I pulled up the page.
All right. Yeah, it should be. I assume it would be right up top there because I'm currently live streaming. So yeah, you can click on it, and it should give us about probably a 20-30 second buffer there. You know, what I'm saying right now, it's going to be 20-30 seconds, maybe longer, before it airs on YouTube. So I give you a good opportunity to, you know, go back and listen to yourself there.
Roger, Roger. I don't have speakers hooked up to the screen. I usually use this screen just for QSL.
Okay, I got you. That's all right. Well, I'll help you the best I can. I can't get it good and spot on for you because I'm kind of new to the hobby. I don't I understand, you know, signals sound a little different, and kind of, I help you the best I can anyway there, Roger.
B4 BQX.
Throw compression on. Tell me if it changes the sound any different. This is with mid compression on.
Okay, well, you was right up in my face. That's the way I got to describe it. You was right up in my face, and when you turn the compression on, it's almost like you took a step backwards. Still hear you just fine, but just sounds like you're over there in the corner, if you will.
B4 BQX.
Compression off. Any change?
Okay, yeah, I personally like that better.
This is with 50% mic gain.
Okay, sound like you maybe got a lot of lows and not very much highs in that one.
Okay, I boosted the mic gain back up to 75%.
Okay, that sounds pretty good there. Ain't got no, you know, you're pretty loud. Your audio's good and loud there into me now.
Oh, Roger, Roger. Okay, as long as I'm sounding halfway decent, that's all I care about.
Yeah, it's working. There's a little bit of a hum in there. Whenever you key the mic, it's got a little hum to it.
Roger, Roger. I'm just trying to figure out what that is.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not for sure. I'm not exactly sure. You know what would create that hum? Maybe. I really don't know. Are you using just like the stock hand mic, or are you using aftermarket mic on it?
I actually got a Pro 7 Hi-O headset on.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't have. I've got the step under that one. I think it's a Pro Elite or something. It's not the nice fancy one, but it's a decent one anyhow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would cause that hum.
All right. Yeah, I'll just have to keep playing with all the dials. Like I said, the radio's brand new to me. Getting good signal reports with the hand mic, but as soon as I start putting the headset on, you're not the first person that told me that I had that hump.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, is it a brand new headset?
No, the headset's probably 15 years old.
Kilo Bravo 1 Echo Kilo Lima. This is with the hand mic.
Oh yeah, that sounds really good. I think I like the sound of the hand mic a little better than the that Pro 7. I don't know if these Heil headsets have got any kind of any warranty on them or anything. Maybe it's something inside of that mic. Maybe it's the actual mic part of it or something. But yeah, that's excuse me, that's actually a lot better, the hand mic.
Yeah, like I said, this headset's probably 15 years old. Sold.
Yeah, well, it's definitely an improvement with the hand mic. So might check on that and see if. I'm not real sure. I've never really paid attention. I ain't heard either way if these Heil headsets and stuff comes with a big warranty on them, or if they just kind of, when you buy them, they're yours.
I don't know. It may be in the settings of this new radio too, with the headset versus just the hand mic.
Did you say it was did you say 7610? Is that what you said it was?
Roger. Just took it out of the box yesterday.
Well, congratulations. Those are beautiful radios, and I hope one of these days I can get me one. They look fantastic, and I've got a friend, he's got one, and he really loves his. He says that thing is a beast, and but yeah, one of these days I'm using a Yaesu 991A, and it's off center fed dipole. It's a great little radio, but that's my ultimate goal, is following your footsteps there.
Yeah, it was 20 years coming. I've been licensed for over 20 years, and I've ran an Icon 746 since I got my license, and then I just finally upgraded. This one's definitely negative 18. And his high was going to be a negative 5, so I guess it's always worse somewhere else.
Yeah, that's one way you could look at it. I've never been to Minnesota, and with temperatures like that, I probably will never go there. Well, not in the winter time anyways.
All right, Justin, I'm going to go do a little more research and see if I can figure out the hum on the headset. But it's been a real nice time talking to you.
All right, Jim. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, and then if you wanted to come back and holler at us sometime, if you want to go to subscribe to that K4LEN radio channel, and you're welcome to come back and work us again, and look forward to hearing you out here on the radio again. But KB1, EKL, and K4LEN. I'll say 7-3s to you, Jim, and hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Yeah, thank you, Justin, 73s, and I will go on that line and subscribe and check out your YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.
All right, appreciate it, Jim. Have a good evening. This is K4LEN calling CQ 40 or CQ 20 meters. I'm not used to working 20 meters. It's K4LEN, CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. K4LEN calling CQ 20 meters.
K4LEN, WB4BQX.
WB4BQX, Bravo, Quebec X-ray, is that correct?
It's Whiskey Baker 4, Victor Queen X-ray there. I'm just kind of curious where you're located there, Justin. Go ahead.
All right. I'm located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm about 80 miles south of, well, you're just right across the road from me, looks like. I'm right behind the gas pumps here at Fall River Market.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I know where you're at there then. No, I was just kind of curious. I was up on, I know the reason you're close then.
amount of power on this thing. Looks like it's peaking up to around 250, which is pretty good. I can hear you beautiful. You're 5'9" plus 10 or 20 here in Rhode Island. And the QTH is Warren, Rhode Island, and the name is Carl. Back to you, Justin. K4LEN, K1LNL.
All right, Carl. Yeah, it's you're hammering me a good solid S9 on the meter now, so you're coming in really good. Makes me feel pretty good. Get that good of a signal up there in Rhode Island. Yeah, it's working pretty good for you there.
Oh, that's good. Glad to hear it. I was, it's a spare rig. Like that's not my primary one. You can see it on my QRZ page. It's really old. It's from 1971. I don't know how many times I've repaired it. took the antenna off at once, and that was quite an ordeal. So then I put a hazer, a Glenn Martin Engineering hazer. So that's what's on the tower now, and that way I can raise and lower the antenna with a winch whenever I want to, and the tower just stays where it is. Over.
Yeah, roger that. That'd be pretty good setup there. I know them towers, they're heavy. I've got 40 feet of tower that I've got half of it set up with my 2-meter 440 antenna on, and me and a couple buddies of mine, we stood it up no problem, and we got cocky, if you will, and I thought, man, as easy as that went up, let's go ahead and put it all together and stand all 40 feet up. Well, I tell you, 40 feet of tower is too much for 3 people to try to stand up. The thing gets heavy once it gets up about 45 degrees. You lose your leverage on the bottom of it, and yeah, it's a chore. I've got to figure out how I'm going to get it up whenever I get ready, but standing it up with 3 people is not the answer.
No, especially if it's a Rowan. Mine's a Rowan 25G, and that was quite heavy, and I had exactly the same problem you had, because I had a steel cable connected to it, and I had the beam on it. I had it propped up on a ladder so I could put the beam on it. So I was pulling the tower and the beam and the rotator up with this winch that I had built a hardwood block that went into the roof of the house. And they got it about halfway, and that was back when I was really poor, and so I didn't have a long enough cable, so I had spliced 2 cables together, and that was a bad move, because the splice let go. The tower fell down, landed on the ground, and bent the antenna a little bit, but it still works. Over.
Yeah, I can see. I think that Mike could have got it up that last time I tried. I'm able to stand on my porch. I got it up against my porch, and I'm actually able to stand up on the porch. And the way we was going to put it up is kind of backwards from what you would normally do it. I stood it up, at the top and set it on my porch, and then I was just going to hold it up off the porch while my 2 buddies took the bottom and come into the porch, stood it up from the bottom in instead of from the top up. And I don't know if that's a good explanation of what I was trying to do, but instead of, the bottom being in one place and standing in it straight up, the top was going to stay in the same place and bring the bottom into it. And that thing got up there, and I tell you, one man standing on top of the roof trying to hold that tower up got heavy really quick. And I'm almost positive we might could have got it up, but what my problem was is if I let this thing get away from me, I live in a house trailer, and as heavy as that thing was, I felt like it would have went through my roof if I had, if I let it get away with me. So I wasn't going to take no chances. We brought it back down and took the 2 sections off the bottom, and that's where we're at.
Yeah, it's really difficult to get that stuff up. I still climb my tower. I'm 76. I figure I can still climb it till I'm 80. But I don't want to have to put it up or take it down again. That's too much for me. I'd have to go get a bucket truck or something like that. If you get anybody that works for cable TV company or somebody like that that's a friend, or maybe you could rent one. I don't know what it costs to rent those things, but it's a lot easier to have the right equipment. Over.
Yeah, that is for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of work that goes into a tower. One of these days though, I'll get it figured out, and I will have me I've got a little small antenna farm going on right now, but it's all kind of put together with some small top rail pipe and little stuff like that. But one of these days I'll get a good, more permanent setup and get it all set in the ground correctly, if you will.
Yeah, very good. Well, I think the signal's starting to go down a little bit. I'm going to move along. I want to go see if I can hear any of me. I can see you, back on the Facebook page over there on my computer next to me. And so I think I'm going to say 73s. I'm going to see if I can listen to myself live. Over.
All right, Carl. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello while you're over there looking. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can click the little bell and it'll notify you anytime I go live. And you drop in and stop back in with us and say hello again. But I'll hope you have a good rest of your evening, and we'll look forward to working you again on down the log there. Kilo 1 Lima November Lima and K4LEN 73s, Carl.
Hey, very good, Justin. Hey, by the way, I've got a YouTube channel. It's a different name from my ham call. It's MG for like MG cars, MG Ham, H-A-M, and then Sale, S-A-I-L. And if you search for that, MG Ham Sale, you'll see that I did a restoration over 6 years of a 1960 MGA. So the whole restoration, all my videos are up there on how I did it. Over.
Okay, I got it. Let's see. I found the videos, but I won't have no trouble finding. There you are. I got it. And I clicked and subscribed to your channel. I'll go check it out. Hey, that's a pretty cool little car there.
It's always amazing to me, you know, everything I did on that. And it took me 6 years. I didn't paint it myself, and I didn't rebuild the internals of the engine, but I did everything else. It was a fun project. But I don't think I want to do another one. Over.
Yeah, roger that. It looks like a lot of work.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Carl. We hope to work you again here soon. And I'll say 7-3s to you, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Very good. Nice meeting you, Justin. I had a very nice contact with you. Best of 73s. I'll look for you next time. K4LEN, K1LNL, 7-3.
7-3s. This is K4LEN calling CQ 20 meters.
Victor Echo 3, Victor Tango Tango.
Victor Echo 3, Victor Tango Tango. Is that correct?
Roger, the name here is Al, Alpha Lima. The QTH is, about 60 miles west of Ottawa, Ontario. QSL?
QSL, Al. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I am in a little town of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm about 80 miles south of Nashville and about 20 miles north of the Alabama-Tennessee line here.
Oh, that's great. They're back down home country, just like where I'm from out west in the Sod-Bustin Prairie here in Canada. That's great to hear you. You're coming in solid. Usually works out okay. How about you guys? What's keeping you busy?
I work construction when the weather's fit for it anyhow. Do grading and excavating work, and it's been rainy. We've been getting in the work that we could get in, but like today we got to go home early, and we get to go home early. It's time to play on the radio there.
Oh yeah, how well I know that feeling. It's kind of what we live for. We got to go do the daily grind. I just pulled my pin out of the job not too long ago, and boy, it's one of the best things I ever did. I finally reclaimed a little bit of my sanity, because you know how it is. It's I kind of envy you. You get to do hands-on stuff to kind of feed the bureaucratic machine, but we're okay now. I came through it alive, and we're still smiling. So anyway, I think there's a few other folks there waiting in line there to talk to you. It's it's really good catching your signal out from Tennessee. That's a real treat. So I'll say 7-3s on that one, and look forward to catching you further on down the log, and hoping that the things that. The internet, so that should be good for a laugh. That's great what you're doing down there. So I do hope you have a really good weekend. It's sounding like you're having a great ton of fun down there. So K4LEN, Victor Echo 3, Victor Tango Tango, 7-3s, Justin, and all the best.
All right, Al. Thanks for coming back to the call. Hope you have a great weekend, and look forward to working you again. Victor Echo 3, Victor Tango Tango, and Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. 7-3, sir. Until next time.
Roger Dodger there, Justin. 7-3s, VE3VTT.
All right, it's K4LEN, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Calling CQ 20 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere. QRZ. Alpha 7, and I didn't catch the last part.
AA7C, Victor Echo. This is Nancy in Montana.
All right, Nancy in Montana, Alpha 7, Victor Echo. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern middle Tennessee, if I can talk. Good evening to you. Next time, I'll say 7-3s. This is K4LEN calling CQ 20 meters. CQ 20 meters. It's K4LEN calling any station anywhere. QRZ. CQ 20 meters. CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo Zulu Mike back.
November Juliet 1 Sierra NJ 1S Mobile.
The Whiskey Bravo 1 station, come back one more time.
Yep, this is Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo Zulu Mike. Name here is Charlie, and I'm located in New Hampshire.
All right, Charlie. Well, I got a booming signal in here on you. Sound good. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening, sir.
Very good. Yeah, the band is really fading fast. A lot of QSB.
Get you back in here another time when the band's a little bit better. It's getting 4:30 here, and I guess it's even later than that up there. So yeah, the band is on its way out the door. Charlie, if you'd like to see how that loud station sounds down here in Tennessee, you can go to YouTube, K4LEN Radio, and click on today's live feed. I'm an hour and 20 minutes into it, and get a good idea of how you sound here in Tennessee.
Well, you sounded fine there. All of a sudden, it just popped back in. So I'm running around 500, 600 watts now through my old linear I built, and I just got my ICOM 7300 back from service. I had it for about 2 days, and apparently the files were shorted. But anyway, you sound great now. All of a sudden, WB1EZM.
Yeah, the band is it's up and down. Like I said, it's getting late in the day. I'm gonna say it's on its way out the door, but there's always tomorrow there, Roger.
Okay, I'll catch you again, my friend. WB1EZM clear.
All right, Charlie. Have yourself a good rest of the evening. Appreciate you coming back to the call, and look forward to working you again on down the log. WB1EZM, K4LEN. 7-3, sir. This is K4LEN calling CQ 20 meters. CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
November Juliet 1 Sierra Mobile, NJ 1S Mobile.
November Juliet 1 Sierra. Good evening, sir. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, roger that, Justin. My name is Eric. I'm not sure if you just said that or not. You're right about the band fading in and out. My name's Eric. I am mobile in the state of Vermont.
Justin. Well, you know what? That's nice. To be able to live so close to Gigaparts and be able to use that option to just drive there, that's terrific. If I ever come down near your area, I'm planning on taking a tour through the Gigaparts store. If I can ever get down there with the YL and my daughter, and I certainly would love to check out their store. I've been to Ham Radio Outlet there in New Hampshire, but it's a nice store too. But Gigaparts, they carry everything. You're right about that for sure, and they do have quite a selection for sure. But I don't want to hold it here and tie up anyone else that might want to work you, Justin. And the band is going along. We're here in Gray Line here in Vermont, so the sun is setting right over the horizon there. But nice to meet you on 20 here, and I do appreciate the QSO. And I hope this COVID thing ends here and everybody gets themselves situated there, and we can actually go back into stores. I don't know what the things are like down there in Tennessee or not, but here in Vermont, everywhere you go, you have to mask up. K4LEN, NJ1 Sierra Mobile.
All right. Yeah, Eric, we're supposed to wear masks all the time, but I live in a small little rural town, and about half the people wear masks and about half the people don't. I'm one that don't. I've had the COVID. It was a really mild case of it. Lost my taste there for a little while, and it's back, full recovery. My case was a walk in the park. I'm younger. I'm 35 years old. So, you know, it don't affect me like, or it didn't affect me like it could some other people. Looking forward to this thing being a thing of the past, and hopefully that will be in the near future.
Yeah, QSL. Well, hey, I'm glad your wows are over, and yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. Down as COVID-19, even though I'm sure it's pretty severe for the elderly folks and people that are your age and my age. We get by pretty good for the most part there. But there's another station on frequency, Justin, that's I don't know. I think he's trying to break through there, so I'm going to sign here with you. I appreciate the QSO, and I heard you talk to the other gentleman about going on YouTube, so I'm actually going to go and check that out after I get off of here. But I've got to go to work real quick here for a little bit, and it's nice meeting you here on 20, Justin. You have a great afternoon and a good weekend down there, and God bless you and your family, and stay safe and healthy, and hopefully we can work again when things are a little bit better. QSL?
QSL, Eric. Yeah, while you're there, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. You can click on that little bell down there, and it'll give you a notification anytime I go live. I would love to have you back on here and work you again, and appreciate you stopping by. Enjoyed the QSO. November Juliet 1 Sierra and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I'll say 7-3s and hope you have a great weekend.
And the frequency is all yours, and there's another station that's trying to, I think, call you, so hopefully you can pick that up here in Vermont. But same to you right there, and 73 from Vermont, NJ1 Sierra Mobile Clear and QRT, 73.
7-3, Eric. Have a good one. But this is K4LEN calling CQ 40 meters, 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. If I could get my mind right, I'm not used to working 20 meters. But this is K4LEN, QRZ.
KI5, Mike Juliet Z.
Said Kilo India 5, Mike Juliet Z.
Roger, KI5, Mike Juliet Zanzibar.
All right, looks like Chris in Texas. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Roger, it's good to meet you too. Plants is much of the plants out here in Texas are not made for the cold temperatures, so we're expecting we're going to lose some as I think the temps are going to fall into the single digits, which is really unique for San Antonio. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I think y'all get a little warmer than what we do, maybe a little bit drier climate than what I am here in Tennessee, but yeah, it's rough when it gets cold like this, and I don't enjoy it at all. I used to be a straight summertime guy. I loved warm weather. I put on some weight, and I like the temperatures a little bit cooler, but this right here is just too cold for me.
Well, yeah, I grew up in North Dakota, so I know cold, and I know I don't like it. I don't really appreciate 105 either, which is where we get in July, August here in San Antonio. But the other 10 months out of the year are really pretty decent. It maybe gets a little warm in June, but it's really a mild winter up here, or down here, I should say, and I really appreciate that about southern Texas. The humidity doesn't get too bad. We do have some fits of humidity that come in from the Gulf, but for the most part, it's probably a pretty decent summer or winter for most people. Most people would agree that we have a really nice winter down here.
Yeah, roger that. We're normally a little bit mild here. It gets cold, but it's not just extremely cold. You know, if we have 2 weeks total, you know, that's all the days combined of freezing or below. That's about all we get, you know, if we get 2 weeks worth. It normally, you know, get down into maybe the upper 20s at night and then back up around 40 in the daytime, you know, and I can handle that. It's a little cool in the morning when I first start work, but, you know, it warms right up in the daytime, and I can handle 40 degrees, but when it's 20 degrees, 25 degrees all day long, it's too cold for me, and I could not imagine Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. You know, this past week it's been down. It's been down real cold, and it's too much for me.
Yeah, it's funny what you get used to, and it's funny how quickly you can get unused to it, if you know what I mean. Because when I go back there, I just don't even know how I was able to survive, but we did. I mean, we would play outside. I remember playing out in the snow when it was 15 below zero, and you just think much about it. But now, if you go back, I mean, it gets down into zero, and I'm
Yeah, it's been an adventure, that's for sure. It's been a big learning process. I think I've about got all the bugs worked out of it for now. They can come up at any time. Like today when I started, I've changed no settings whatsoever, but I clicked on Start Stream today and got looking, checking everything, making sure it's all right, and I didn't have no audio from my radio coming into the stream, so had to troubleshoot that real quick, trying to figure out why I didn't have no audio. Got it all figured out, and but yeah, it's a process, and it's I don't know, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's something I'm doing that I really never would have thought I was doing. The channel's doing a lot better than I thought it would do. I think I was up to like 62 subscribers today, this morning actually. I don't know, maybe more when I started, maybe, but I really, in 15 videos, I didn't figure I'd be, maybe 10 or 20 at the most, but I was kind of, made me feel good about myself, getting 62 subscribers in 15 videos. But yeah, it's growing right along, and I have a lot of fun doing it.
What's your setup right now? Because your signal is just coming in really good. I haven't had an issue with QSB the entire time. Band's been holding out for us well, but maybe you're throwing out 1,500 watts. I don't know. Over.
No, that's I'm running a Yaesu 991A barefoot into an off-center fed dipole, and that's the extent of it. It's about 25 feet in the air, and it's not spectacular, but it works.
Well, I am on a Zygu G90. I got a little portable 100 watt amp linked in here, and on a MCOM 3 antenna. So I'd say the majority of my contacts, I've only been working this for a little over a month now. The majority of my contacts were at 20 watts. I just got this amp in the last week. I don't know if my signal is affected. There's a filter that you can buy as well that might change the quality of my signal. But so yeah, I hope I'm getting in there well on your end. What is my signal report?
You are it's showing a S5 on the meter, but man, you're booming in here. If I didn't look at the meter, I'd have called you a 5x9 plus. Good audio, good sound. It's working for you, no doubt.
Well, I appreciate that. Anytime when you can get out. Kind of another fun aspect of the hobby.
Yeah, roger that. Talking about working the bugs out of things, right there. I had somebody in the live chat on my YouTube was asking me why I didn't have no audio on my. What I do is I've got a page, and I've got cameras on me, and I've got a ham radio deluxe, and I've kind of zoomed in on the frequency, and that's where you get the frequency, that way people can find me. And but when I make a QSO with somebody, I get on look at their QRZ page, and I kind of pull up like you got your picture, look like you're out in the I don't know, Australians would call it the bush, but just kind of outside. Got your selfie you made there and got it on QRZ, but I'll pull up your QRZ page and kind of show everybody where you're at, who I'm talking to, and if you got a picture, I'll blow your picture up, and that way people can see you. But when I click over, I didn't have no audio feed going whenever I would click over, so I'm glad somebody, let's see, I don't know who it was that said it, but But I'm glad they brought that to my attention. That way I could fix it because I hadn't noticed it. Ron Jones, appreciate the heads up on that. But yeah, it's a work in progress. That's for sure.
Well, that's what it's really all about, right? Is learning, and so whether it's learning how to do the YouTube piece or just how to operate, that's what makes this hobby such enjoyable. Way to spend time is that you're actually, learning something. You're not just, I don't know, just wasting time, so to speak. You feel like you're coming away with some technical smarts. Over.
Yeah, roger that. When I first started, I had a green screen in my background, and the XYL, she keeps the house clean, and I commend her for that. She does an awesome job. We've got a couple kids, a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, and you know how kids are. They can wreck a house, and but she does her best to clean up behind them, and she does a good job. But I had a green screen where you didn't see my bedroom, behind me, and I had it set up, and YouTube keeps telling me that my resolution's low on my live stream, so I went in there and changed some settings, and after I changed some settings, I couldn't get my green screen working right. But if you'd asked me to put together a green screen, I'd have told you it's crazy. I can't do nothing like that, but I did, and it did work for a little while. And why it don't work right now, I don't know. I mean, it's still working, but I don't know. I can't get the settings on it just right. It kind of fades into me a little bit, if you will. But now I've got an American flag back there, kind of blocking the bedroom. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool.
Frequency in use.
QSL, this is K4LEN, the frequency is in use.
Frequency is in use.
Easy, the frequency is in use there.
This is Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. The frequency is in use.
This is KI5 Mike Juliet Z. Thanks for the reminder there, Justin, on getting that out there. Hey, it's been good chatting with you. I should probably clear out of here, maybe even give somebody else an opportunity to QSO with you while the band is still hopping. I probably only have another 30, 45 minutes before it starts to fade on us. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Chris, I appreciate you coming back to my call, and I've enjoyed the QSO, and I look forward to working you again here in the near future.
Oh, definitely. I am learning just in my short time that I'm running into people now more than once. It's in the beginning it seems like everyone's just kind of random, but after a while you start keeping that logbook and you start seeing folks show up more than once. So I definitely will be running into you. I think because your signal is so strong here, I can't imagine us not running into each other again, either on 20 or 40 or maybe even above here as bands open up with this next solar cycle that everyone's talking about. So this is KI5 Mike Juliet Z. I will go back to you for your final, but I'm going to get you in my logbook, and again, I appreciate the QSO. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I got you. I done sent you a request for QRZ, and yeah, go check out that Facebook or that YouTube as well. Like for you to hear your audio here in Tennessee, man. You're booming in here this evening. You've not cut out not one time. You've been rock solid the whole time. But yeah, go check it out. Subscribe to the page. Hit the little bell on there, and it'll let you know anytime I go live. Jump back in here and join us again. It's been fun, and look forward to meeting working you again. Kilo India 5, Mike Juliet Zanzibar. This is Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Say 7 3s and have a good rest of your evening, sir.
Roger, 73s to you, Justin. KI5MJZ is clear.
This is K4LEN, QRZ.
Justin,
Kilo Charlie 0 for that X-ray.
Kilo Alpha 7, Victor India Sierra.
Kilo Alpha 7, come back with the rest.
Victor India Sierra.
All right, Kilo Alpha 7, Victor India Sierra. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I am in southern middle Tennessee. I'll say good evening to you, sir.
Well, good evening to you. It's a little early for evening, but you sound good out here, Justin. The name here is Joe. Juliet Oscar Echo, and we're in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Go ahead.
QSL, I think you're the second person I've ever talked to in Wyoming. I've worked all states, but I've not got them all confirmed. But Wyoming is, I think you're like my second, maybe third contact in Wyoming. I appreciate you coming back to the call. I'm currently running a Yaesu 991A into an off-center fed dipole, and I've got a good signal on you tonight, this evening. I'm calling 5.9 plus probably.
Sounds good, Justin. Yeah, you're close there. You're about a 5.8. Every once in a while it picks up to 9, but we're doing good there. Your antennas and the radio seem to be working well. We're running off a Yaesu FTDX101MP into a 4-element Mosley tri-bander. Right now at about 36 feet. We had to drop it down because we had a bolt loose missing in my leg of my tower, so we got to get it fixed when it warms up there, and we can raise it back up. We usually set it about 66 feet, so we're about 30 feet short today. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Well, it's working good for you. Good signal here. That's at, you said the 101, the P model. Is that the 200-watt radio?
Yeah, the MP is a 200-watt, and the D is a 100-watt radio. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. How you like that 101?
So far, I've loved it there. We've owned it just about a year. We bought it in February last year, and just been having a lot of fun with it there, Justin. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. Gigaparts does a giveaway, and I think the last 3 giveaways they've done, they've been giving away the D model, the 100-watt model. And I try to get on there every day and register, do my daily registration for it. A lot of times I forget, but man, it'd sure be nice to win that thing.
Roger on that one. Yeah, I go along with that. I get on there every once in a while and I see their ad and go register for it too. I figured I could have a D model for a backup there. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. How do you like that waterfall, that 3D waterfall they call it?
Yes, sir, I do love it. I like it a lot there. You can sit there and look and see a signal, and it's like, okay, we'll tune up there and see who's there anyway, and it definitely makes it a little easier there. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. I seen the pictures of it, like on the Yaesu side or whatever. It shows it, and I didn't really care nothing for it. I don't know. I guess I didn't really understand how it worked, and I didn't like the way it looked on there. But that ham radio crash course on YouTube, he done a video on that 101, and he showed how you could adjust the sensitivity for it and everything. And he cut that thing back where, not all the spikes on it was pegged out, and it looked a lot better. And I thought, man, I like that now. Maybe one of these days I get me one of those bad boys.
Yeah, well, save your pennies. They're not the cheapest thing in the world, but oh well, I figure if this one lasts me the rest of my life, I'll enjoy it. Yeah, I turned 62 this year, or last year, and not getting any younger, so there you go. If it lasts me as long as I need to go, we'll be happy there. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. I think it'd be all right. I think it'd get at least another 20 years use out of it, I believe, and I think that'd be a good deal.
Hey, Joe.
Okay, Justin. Sounds good. Well, you take care out there. Sounds like there's a lot of people calling you, and I went to talk to you earlier, and my phone rang, and I'm surprised you're still in there, so I figured I better get in there and get a call before conditions go bad or something, but seems like the conditions have been good for a while, so you have a fine day out there, and I think it's Tennessee. I don't remember. I looked you up on the website. Yep, Tennessee. There we go. Still got you on QRZ anyway, so you take care and have a fine day and stay warm and watch out for all the snow. We're back to 1 below zero out here today. They're supposed to get down to anywhere from 7 to 10 below tonight, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, but there you go. 73s, K4LEN, KA7VIS.
All right, Joe. Yeah, you can take that cold weather and you can have it. I don't want any part of it. 26 for the high here for Monday, and I'm not looking forward to it. And I'm sure you'd take it and probably rock a short sleeve T-shirt in that warmer weather. But I appreciate you coming back to the call. And hey, if you get on YouTube much, you can go check out my YouTube page. It's K4LEN Radio, and I'm live streaming right now. You can go back and check out how you sound here in Tennessee. Check out that nice sounding station you got there. I'm currently at 1 hour and 56 minutes into the live stream, so yeah, go check it out, and we'll get back with you another day and work you again, and you can tell me what you think about it. But it's Kilo Alpha 7, Victor India Sierra, and K4LEN. Joe, hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I'll say 7-3s to you.
7-3s, Justin. Take care. K7VIS.
And this is K4LEN, QRZ.
Well, Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec X-ray.
W1, call for sugar.
Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec something.
Roger. Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec X-ray, QXX. 2 X's on the end, over.
All right, I got you there. Looks like William in Colorado. Good evening. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin, and I'm working from southern Middle Tennessee.
Well, Justin, good to meet you. I'm located in western Colorado, a little town called Paonia. There's only about 1,200 people here, where we still got winter conditions, and I was back in Tennessee here not too long ago, and I really like that country.
Yeah, QSL. It's a great state to live. Beautiful country. I've never been to Colorado, and I'd love to go out there. I've never been out west, and that's one thing on my bucket list to do, that's for sure.
Where are you located at in Tennessee, Justin?
I am about 80 miles south of Nashville, down here about 20 miles north of the Alabama-Tennessee line. If you took Interstate 65 out of Nashville, go all the way down to, I think it's exit 14 in Giles County, and then go west about another 30 miles, and that's where Lawrenceburg's at. It's, like I said, it's about 80 miles south of Nashville and about 20 miles north of the Alabama-Tennessee line right here where I'm at.
Yes, familiar with that country. I've driven down south of Nashville and all the way through Alabama and down into Florida, and first time I'd ever been down there, and I really enjoyed the drive. That was beautiful country.
Yeah, it's a nice country for sure. If you can get through Nashville through that traffic in Nashville, you got her whooped, and it can be a nerve-wracking and a headache, but that's the way a lot of big cities are. I guess it's not as bad as some and worse than others, but yeah, it's just another big city. A lot of crazy people out there on the roads.
roger the crazy people, and I'd rather stay home. All right, Justin, it's good to meet you, and I'll let you get on to making contacts. So I'll say 73, KT0QXX.
All right, I thank you for coming back to the call, and look forward to working you again on down the log there. Kilo Charlie 0, Quebec X-ray X-ray, Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. 7-3s to you, sir. This is K4LEN, QRZ.
W1, Golf Sugar Sugar.
Whiskey 1, Golf Sugar Sugar. Good evening, Art. Welcome back to the live stream. How you doing this evening?
Oh, pretty good. I didn't think I'd be able to catch you here on 20. Your signal was much stronger on 40 when we worked before. I thought I'd catch you before the band went out. Yeah, I've been having fun here on 20. I just worked a VK station and also a station in South Sudan. They were coming in long path, beaming east. So I have to say I had a real good night on 20 meters tonight. Once again, like before, is my audio okay? For some reason in my monitor it sounds a bit distorted. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, here it is without the emphasis there. Just plain straight and going in, and now I'm putting the emphasis back on. So I'd like to compare this to what I heard on 40 meters. And plus, how are you doing tonight? Over?
Yeah, roger that. I like it without the emphasis on it. That's what I like. Well, I think it sounds better. I'll let you be the judge of that when you check out the live stream. I'm doing pretty good tonight. Got off work early again today. Got to come home, play radio, get on 20 meters. I don't get to get on 20 meters much because of work, and I made some pretty good contacts this evening. Had a little small pile-ups waiting to get into me here a few times, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, roger. Yeah, okay, let me turn this off here. Yeah, it seems to be a bit too much. I'm going to cut back just a bit on that. But it's hard to tell here, you know. Well, like you said, I'll listen to your YouTube after. But, yeah, you're coming through good here on 20. The band's due to close any time. I usually come in here around our sunset. That's the best time for 20 meters. Every day I come around here sunset and see what's around. You never know what you're going to score on a good gray line contact. So I had a good night tonight, that's for sure. So I'll let you move on there. I hear you're getting calls from out west. That's good. And you're getting your work all states taken care of. That's really good news. Oh, it's great to hear you, Justin. You're doing good there, and we look forward to watching you on YouTube all the time. So you take care, and we'll catch you later. W1GSS.
All right, Art. I appreciate you stopping back in and saying hello. And yeah, that's one of the whole reasons I come up with this idea for the YouTube channel is to help other operators compare or get an idea how their equipment is performing. Prime example right there. You can go back and listen to his audio, see how he sounds here in Tennessee, and adjust from there. Art, appreciate you stopping back by. Looking forward to having you back in here again. Whiskey 1, Golf Sierra Sierra, and K4LEN. 7-3s, Art. Until next time.
7-3, thank you.
This is K4LEN, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November, calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. This is Kilo 4, Victor, Bravo, Yankee.
Kilo 4, Victor, Bravo, Yankee. Looks like Harry in Texas. Good evening, sir. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern middle Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay, Justin K4LEN, this is K4VBY. You have that correct. The handle here is Harry. And this is the first time I have used my SB101 that I built 50 years ago. First time in about 35 years. First QSO in about 35 years. So I'm pleased it's getting out. Back to you, Justin, K4LEN. This is K4 Victor Bravo Yankee.
All right, Harry. Well, the thing is working marvelous for you. I'm showing about a S7 on the meter, and got a good copy on you, good clean audio. Sounds great. It's one of them big boat anchors, and it's still working and still sounding good there.
Okay, thank you, my friend. I just wanted to do a quick radio check to see if it's getting out. I've spent a lot of time trying to clean it up, clean the switches, get everything working, and maybe it is. Okay, 73, talk to you later, Justin. Very nice talking to you there in Middle Tennessee. About where in the middle? I spent some time in Chattanooga and a little bit of time in Memphis. So.
All right, well, I'm right smack dab in the middle of them. I'm a little town in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, Highway 64 that runs from Memphis to Chattanooga. I'm about right in the middle. I'm about 80 miles south of Nashville, about 20 miles north of the Alabama-Tennessee line, just a little bit south and just a little bit to the west of Nashville there.
Okay, I know exactly where you are. Well, I am in the county north of San Antonio, Texas, down kind of south, but the day's weather, you wouldn't think it was south. The high today was 30 degrees, and it's sleeting and snowing. Back to you, K4LEN, this is K4VBY.
All right, that's K4LEN. Yeah, we've had about the same luck here as well. It's been cool and dreary, and it's fixing to get much worse. Harry, I'm actually live streaming on YouTube. I don't know if you ever get on YouTube much or not, but if you got on YouTube and type in my call sign with radio behind it, K4LEN radio, you click on today's live feed, and you can see exactly how that old radio you're working, how it sounds. It sounds real good here in Tennessee.
Okay, Justin, K4LEN, this is K4VBY, and by the way, you are 5x7 to 5x8. There's no intermittent noise, but on your peaks, you're 5.8 and good solid copy. Well, I'm going to let you go, and by the way, I am a vacuum tube in a solid state world, so you can YouTube all you want, my friend. Okay, see you later. K4LEN, this is K4VBY.
All right, Harry, I understand 100%. Well, I appreciate you coming back to my call, and hopefully we can work again another day. That's Kilo 4 Victor Bravo Yankee and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, and 7-3s to you. This is K4LEN, QRZ.
OTL, WB7 Oscar Tango Lima.
Let's go one more time. WB7 Oscar Tango Lima, is that correct?
Yeah, K4LEN, WB7 Oscar Tango Lima. Name is Teak, Texas, England, America, kilowatt. Name is Teak, like teakwood, and located about 60 miles north of Seattle there. Just heard the old Tennessee boys. I'm ex-WA4 Edward Baker Victor out of Oak Ridge. K4LEN, WB7 OTL.
All right, Teak. Yeah, I'm about 80 miles south of Nashville, about 20 miles north of Alabama-Tennessee line. Yeah, you're coming in. The band's a little bit up and down right now, but you're coming in on your peaks, good 5x9 signal, and when on your lows, you're about a 5x5 on me. It's no problems. Made out everything you said, and sounded good there.
Yeah, real good. What's the name on that end? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that. The name here is Justin.
Okay, Justin, real good. K4LEM, WB7OTL. Yeah, you're about the same, about a 5.5 to 5.8 or so. Running a 100 watts here, bare-fed down to 3 elements, probably up about 45 feet. Right now it's cranked down in the winter time. Yeah, I grew up in Oak Ridge there and went to school through high school there and had WA4 Edward Baker Victor for years and years till I moved out to the West Coast and took a West Coast call there. So we're kind of familiar on your area there and used to go to college there at Rhodes College in Memphis there. So we've done that highway from Memphis to Chattanooga and had relatives outside of Chattanooga and a roommate from Nashville there, and his dad was at Vanderbilt. So spent a lot of time in Tennessee, and my brother still lives there in Oak Ridge. Yeah, I'll have to. I was looking up the YouTube app on the phone here to take a look at that, but I've got so many pages of maps here, I haven't found it yet. But that's kind of neat for a picture on YouTube too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to put some pictures of the station here on QRZ and stuff I've meant to do for a few years and took the pictures and never fooled with uploading them. So I wonder if you have any of that snow or just still that dreary rain. We're supposed to get snow tonight here. The moisture is moving up from the south and it's going to be in the 20s tonight, so I think we'll wake up with a few inches of snow in the morning. K4LEN, WB7OTL.
Yes, K4LEN. Yeah, we dodged the bullet this time. They was calling for an ice storm yesterday, and the moisture moved out before the cold moved in, if you will. So we dodged that bullet. Temperature's been cold today, not Minnesota cold, but cold for Tennessee. It's been about 30 degrees, felt like 22, and it's getting colder. I got by Monday we're showing a 26-degree high, and chance of snow for the first 3 days of the week. So something we don't get a whole lot of, and I'm really not looking forward to it, just to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, we're lucky here. We live on a 300-foot hill, which isn't very high for you guys, but the bottom of the hill is basically sea level with Puget Sound and the salt water. But there's one part of the driveway going out that's north-facing and collects ice and can be fun otherwise. But yeah, four-wheel drive truck and the Subaru do fine on the lowland snow here. Tons of snow, there must be 10 feet of snow up in the mountains at the ski area. But down in the lowlands, we dodged the bullet most of the time, but probably not tonight there, Justin. And yeah, temperatures are similar. I think it's probably maybe 33 now, and I think it was 26 last night. So it's going to be cold enough to snow tonight. And cold enough below freezing to keep the water running and the pipes in the well house with the heat stuff, heat wire wrapped around them there when it gets below freezing here. So that's kind of the story out this way, Justin. Cool and a little bit of wind and the snow moving up from the south. The pictures we saw looked like it had made it across the Columbia River and the Oregon border. So we'll get a little tonight, but it's a little bit fun, but ice is not fun. K4LEN, WB7OTL.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I don't deal with the cold very well. I don't care nothing for it. I like it where it's about mid-40s in the mornings and climb to about 70 degrees during the day, and that's perfect weather for me. Here in Tennessee, we don't get that very often. We normally go from straight from winter to summer, and then straight from summer to winter. And we may have a good 2, maybe 3 weeks of fall and spring weather, but we don't get near enough of it, that's for sure.
Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, it's kind of funny sometimes because we're so much further north than you are, but our temperatures are moderated by the salt water, which is about 50 degrees in the wintertime. But, we can get the edge of that polar vortex when it moves into the Midwest and mountain states and creeps out this way through the Fraser Canyon up between British Columbia and Washington State. So it can get cold, but not terrible here. But we definitely have our 4 seasons here. Yeah, normally this time of the year I go down with my Rotary Club to Honduras in Central America and for 3 weeks or 4 weeks there for our service projects and to go to Spanish school for a week or 2. And it's in the 70s, so a couple of my friends are down there, but with all the travel stuff and COVID, I elected out here this winter, maybe in the spring. But I kind of miss the winter weather here, and I'm down there at 75 or 80 degrees in this time of the year, which is kind of nice. So we'll opt out of here, Justin. I've got to round up the dogs. The ex-Lyle wants to do some yoga. And the wood stove in the living room is a nice warm place to do it, but she can't do it on the floor there with 2 dogs harassing her. So my job's to keep the dogs entertained in the radio room here and get them out of her hair while she does some at least warm yoga at the wood stove. The little cockapoo here is funny. Every time I turn on the radio, she hears the static come on and someone talking, and she runs into the radio room and sits in the easy chair to listen to things, and she thinks that that's where she needs to be if I'm on the radio. So best of 73, stay safe there, and hopefully you won't get any ice storm there. K4LEN for a final, WB7OTL will be clear after your final, Justin.
All right, Teak. Appreciate you coming back to my call, and look forward to working you again on down the log. Whiskey Bravo 7, Oscar Tango Lima, and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. Teak, I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and we'll catch you down the log. 7-3.
73.
Kilowatt Charlie 6. What's the rest? Echo Sierra Whiskey QSL. All right. Make sure I got this right. Kilo Charlie 6 Echo Sierra Whiskey QSL. You're way down in my noise. I hope I got your call right. It's kind of in and out. The band's deteriorating on me pretty quick here. It's local time. It's 20 after 5, and just want to make sure I got your call sign right there.
Yeah, you got it right. You're correct. We are QRP 6 watts. 6 watts here in KSL.
All right. Well, your 6 watts is doing a good job. It's coming pretty much all the way across the nation here. You're down in my noise, but I can pull you out when you come back up, or when you come up. But when the band goes back down, I kind of lose you there. Give you I'll call it a 2x2 here in Tennessee. This K4LEN name here is Justin, and like I said, I'm in southern Middle Tennessee, running a live stream on YouTube right now. You go and see how that QRP station is sounding. K4LEN radio on YouTube. I'm 2 hours and 20 minutes into the live stream this evening, and you go see how you sound here. It's K4LEN Radio on YouTube. My call sign with radio behind it. And like I said, I am 2 hours and 20 minutes into it, which if you go to there now, you should be able to hear yourself right now.
K4LEN Radio, is that correct?
QSL.
I'm dialing in here. Stand by just a second.
Yeah, you had it right, K4LEN Radio. And like I said, you find it there, and it's a new page, so you may have to type it all in to get it. It may not, if you pick up on it real quick. I think this is like my 15th video maybe, something like that. But yeah, it's something I started to kind of help my fellow ham radio operators get an idea how their equipment is performing here in Tennessee. They can go back and listen to their audio, and if they like what they hear, then they can keep it like it is, or they can use my audio to make adjustments, get it however they like to sound there. And not only that, just also to help promote the amateur radio hobby, and kind of show the general public the capabilities of our hobby there. Roger?
Sound. It's the K4LEN, it's just a live stream, right?
Yes, sir, QSL.
I think I found it. Copy that. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, well, it sounds, you got a good station there.
Yeah, the band is it's fading out on me there. It's like I said, it's getting late in the evening, just right before 20 meters shut down. I normally don't get to work 20 meters that often. I work a bunch of hours, and most time by the time I get home in the evenings, 20 meters is long gone. So I'm getting to enjoy the 20 meter band this evening. Making some farther out contacts than what I generally make on 40, but I still love 40 meters, but I enjoy working 20 there. Michael, I'm sorry, sir. You've just about faded out on me. I could hear you talking. I just couldn't make out what you were saying there, that go around. We'll give it one more go around and see if you come up and see if you can get a good idea how you sound there on the YouTube page. All right, Michael. I caught the very tail end of that transmission. Yeah, if you're there and you like what you see there on the YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel. Click that little like bell button, and it'll let you give you a notification anytime I go live on YouTube. And you can come back and join us when the band condition's a little bit better, and get you a little bit better idea how that QRP station's sounding. Kilo Charlie 6 Echo Sierra Whiskey, Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. Michael, hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll say 7-3s to you till next time. This is Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Calling CQ 20 meters. CQ 20 meters. K4LEN. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
K4LEN. K4 Lima Echo Nancy. This is Whiskey 1 Uniform Alpha Bravo W1UAB New Hampshire.
All right, Whiskey 1 Uniform Alpha Bravo, Maurice in New Hampshire. Good evening. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. How you doing this evening, sir?
Oh, okay. Very good, Justin. You're a 5 and 5 here in ASHUA, Nashua, New Hampshire. It's in south central New Hampshire, about 40 miles north of Boston, Massachusetts, just over the Massachusetts-New Hampshire state line. The handle here is Mo, Mike Oscar. Go ahead.
All right, Mo. I appreciate you answering my call. Yeah, the band is kind of up and down right now. It's on its way out the door. When you're coming in here good, I've got a good solid 5x9 copy on you. And when you're not, you're still about I'm going to call it a 3x3. You can still pretty much make out what you're saying and everything. No problems. But yeah, appreciate you answering my call. Currently using a Yaesu 991A barefoot into an off-center fed dipole, about 25-30 feet in the air. And it's not the best in the world, but it's working pretty good for me there, Roger.
Roger, Justin. Yes, sir. Whereabouts are you located, Justin?
I am about 80 miles south of Nashville and about 20 miles north of the Alabama-Tennessee line. I'm straight south and just a little bit to the west of Nashville if you look at it on the map.
Well, tell Justin something's kicking up with the rig here. So I won't hold it, Justin, but I don't want to lose you. So I'm having a problem here. It's breaking up a little bit. It's been nice chatting with you, Justin. It's pretty nice out here. It's about 30 today. It'll be down about 10 above this evening, and we've got about 2 or 3 inches of snow on the ground. Not too bad at all for New England. 7-3s, Justin, and thanks very much for coming back. This is Whiskey 1, Uniform Alpha Bravo, Nashua, New Hampshire.
All right, Mo. I appreciate you coming back to my call. I don't know if you get on YouTube very much, but if you do, you can go to K4LEN Radio, click on today's live stream, and you'll be able to hear your audio, how you sound here in Tennessee. I'm currently at 2 hours and 27 minutes into the live stream, so if you wanted to get an idea how you sound, just go over there and check it out, and maybe we'll get you back in here another day and work you again and let you get a good idea of how you sound there. Whiskey 1, Uniform Alpha Bravo, Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, Mo, and look forward to working you again down the log. 7-3.
7-3, Justin. Thanks very much, and it's been my pleasure. This is Whiskey 1, Uniform Alpha Bravo, Nashua, New Hampshire, signing clear.
All right, it's K4LEN. We'll go again. QRZ. Station calling. You're down in my noise a little bit. Give me your call sign phonetically, please, sir. Yeah, the band took a fade on you a little bit and almost wiped you completely out. I wasn't able to make it out that time. Maybe the band will come back up. We'll give it one more go around there.
trip on 20 meters. Back to you.
Okay, you come up just a little bit there now. Hit me with your call sign again. I didn't hardly copy any of what your last transmission was. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's one bad thing about 20 meters. When it's time for it to go, it goes, and it don't care if you're in the middle of a QSO or it don't discriminate. It when it's ready to go, it up and goes. I'm sorry I couldn't make out your call sign and get you in here in the log. Maybe we can try it again tomorrow sometime. I'm off of work this weekend, and so I'll be looking forward to getting back on 20 meters again tomorrow and working a few more stations, and maybe if you can hear me and you can go to YouTube, go to K4LEN Radio, check out my YouTube page there. If you like what you see, subscribe to it. Click on the little bell notification. It'll give you a notification whenever I go live, and we can try to get you back in here where I can hear you better tomorrow. And sorry I couldn't make you out, and like I said, look forward to hearing back from you tomorrow there. But this is K4LEN, trying to get a few more in here before the band closes completely on us. QRZ. It's K4LEN, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, calling CQ 20 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ. Nothing heard, nothing heard. It's going to be the last call, last call, last call. It's K4LEN, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, calling CQ 20 meters. Nothing heard, nothing heard. This is K4LEN, live streaming on YouTube from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, southern middle Tennessee. I'd like to thank everybody for all the contacts today. I've had several. I guess I could count them up and give a good idea of exactly how many. Looks like 15 contacts, because I think I forgot to log my neighbor over here across the street from me. I'm glad he stopped in and said hello. I've been anxious to run into him. I know it happened. I just didn't know when. We're too close for it not to happen. I'm sorry if I'm messing with your signal tonight. Hopefully you can filter me out. And but I appreciate your contact. Nice meeting you, and I appreciate everybody for stopping in and saying hello. Like I said, live streaming on YouTube. You can go K4LEN Radio on YouTube. Check out my channel. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification icon. It'll give you a notification anytime I go live. You can jump right in here and work us, and we'll jump in here and have a good time. This is K4LEN. Going to sign off early tonight. Take the wife out to eat for a Valentine's Day dinner. Try to beat the crowd, if you will. And we'll do it all again tomorrow. That's K4LEN. Saying good night and God bless everybody. Till next time. It's K4LEN, and I'll be clear.